Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Pinkfresh Fridays, hosted by Joanne Bertel, where we'll all be using our Pinkfresh stash or maybe something new to create our layouts. And this is the photo I'm going to scrap today, and it is of my granddaughter Hope. And I have all kinds of odds and ends. Most of the stuff, I think, I think, it comes from Days of Splendor, but there is from Stay at Home too. And I'm going to use the back of the cover sheet for my layout. I certainly don't want to waste it, and it really comes in handy. It's nice and sturdy and everything. That heart paper comes from Stay at Home, and although Hope does not have any purple in her shirt or any purple on the picture at all, it has pink, and there is pink hearts in the background. But I decided to go with the purple. I rarely use purple, and I thought I have a chance to use purple here. I'm going to go for it. So I do have a little cardstock. I matted the photo twice in purple and once in a pattern paper, and I believe the pattern paper came from Case of the Blogs. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. It was a scrap. This pocket came from Days of Splendor, and then both of the alphabets, I believe, came from there too. So my title is Just a Little Pick Me Up. Hope has a cup of tea, and on her cup it says, "We go together like tea and biscuits." And I thought about using that as the title, but you can read the cup really well. So the cup is subtitle. And it has lots of cream in there. In case y'all haven't noticed, it has lots of cream and sugar. I mean, not that. But my photo is a little bit kind of faded looking at the top. And I started to reprint it, but when I went to reprint it, I noticed that it was like that already. And so reprinting it wouldn't work. Even though I just put a new cartridge in and I thought maybe it didn't print quite as well at the top, I decided not to even try. That she's cute anyway, and it was already like that. I had the scrap here that has some frames on it, and I'm going to use a couple, maybe three even. Let's see, one. No, just two. One, two. No, I did use three, four. I used four. Well, one I think come from another paper. The frame, I'm not sure what collection it came from. It's one of the older collections though, and it has stitching and everything on it. And I covered up the leaves. I thought about cutting them off, but they had stitching on it. And I really did want to cover them up, but I really couldn't think of where else to put it and still use it. So yeah, it got covered up. The tag, you may have noticed me putting that string across there. I planned on gluing it down, but instead I tucked it behind it just now. I couldn't figure out where to put it for it to look good. If it had been a little longer, I might have been able to, but it wasn't long enough to do exactly what I had in mind in my head. So it just got hid. I could have pulled it off, I guess, unwound it and pulled it off, but I just tucked it behind. The little cluster up there above the photo, I did use a partial frame, but I also used a teapot and cup that was on the like 3x4. I think they were both maybe 3x4 cards, maybe. Anyway, I fussy cut them out so I could use them on here. And then I'm going to use a puffy sticker because I thought it looked like a book cover. And it says, let me see, what does it say? This moment is just right. But it's going to go up there in a little while. And I have tried to use those puffy stickers. They're pretty old for a while. And I was really tickled to get to use one. But anyway, since I haven't got up there yet, I might as well talk about what I'm doing. I had fussy cut out that camera. It was one of the cut apart sheets. And I'm just going to kind of tuck stuff in and around it. I'm going to cut the faux flares, and I'm going to put a couple extra banners. I had three flares down in that cluster by the time I get done. So it's pretty tickled to getting them on there, considering I've got two packages of those and haven't hardly used any. Yeah, I was tickled to get those on there too. I, oh, here's where I pulled the puffy sticker off. Oh, I already got it. It's already up there. While I was talking and glancing over at the layout, it snuck itself up there. And so you can see what I mean by it looked like a book cover. Um, I'm just trying to figure out if I could use any more of those puffy stickers. I don't end up using them. I think I use one and that book. So two actually is what I use. I'm looking just to make sure, but yeah, two's all that I actually use on there. I am going to use all the peach looking little hearts off the enamel sheet though. And I will be wishing for one more and won't have it. I cut out this frame, and the frame has a house on it, and it says life captured or life is captured. Life. Oh, it's got little flash marks captured. And I didn't want to just lay it there, but I wanted the house on there. So I thought about fussy cutting the house out by itself. And then I thought, well, how cool will it be if I cut around the house and then just tuck it under? So that's what I ended up doing. I, like I said, I hardly ever get to use purple. And Rebecca gave me this little bottle of um, shimmers, and I think it's called Positively Pansy, I think, or Posies, one or the other. And so I'm putting it around the cluster on the right hand side, and I'm going to add some sprinkles. I'm going to go ahead and add some sprinkles on the left hand side, but I'm not going to put it underneath the clusters. And then that's it. I'll be done with this layout. It went pretty quick, which is good because I had two due and I did them both, one right after the other. And yeah, I was tickled that I got them done because they need to go up. Yeah, I made a commitment, well, two commitments, and I need to get them up. I was helping family with Christmas gifts. And yeah, it took a lot of hours I wasn't expecting to take, but I think they're happy. But be sure to check out the links down there below to see what everybody else did with their Pink Fresh on this Friday. But yeah, lots of fun checking them out. Um, there's my faux book. Don't that look like a book in there? At least that's what I thought once I put the tea in the teapot and cup there and glanced over at the puffy stickers. I mean, that was the first thing I thought of. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. But have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun on the hop. Hope you get lots and lots of ideas. Bye.